Hello and welcome to Same But Different Top 5, and we are going to be ringing in the new year with my top 5 movies of 2023. Let's go! Now, I do want to say super quick, there will be a second video with Derek's top 5. I don't know which one's coming out first. He's just sick and can't record with me, so without him here, it's only me. Kind of how it goes. Logic, you know? So let's hop right into it. 2023 was a year for movies. It was mid, but there were a couple bangers. And I do want to preface, this is important. I've not seen Oppenheimer, but I don't expect to like it. I've not seen Killers of the Flower Moon, but I don't expect to like it. I've not seen Iron Claw. I do expect to like it. I've not seen Poor Things, which I have a feeling would actually make my top 5 if I have, but I've not. So those out of the way before I get you Oppenheimer fanboys. I've not seen it. Okay. Number 5. This is kind of, this is a spoiler for our episode that comes out on Monday, our Saltburn review, because my number 5 is Saltburn. I'm not going to go too much into it here because I'm going to talk about it on Monday, so that's your incentive to come back and watch it. It's not even that I loved this movie so much, it's that it's unlike anything I've ever seen, and I think in terms of what's come out this year, it just has to be on this list. It kind of just fucked my brain. Number 4, and I'd like to remind you, this is my list, okay? These are the movies I enjoyed this year. I know, for all intents and purposes, this was not a good movie, but I adored this movie, and that is Cocaine Bear. Holy crap. What a time. Who would have thought a movie like this would be anywhere near good? But it kept me laughing. It kept me freaking out. It just was so fun. And if you've not seen it and you wanted to shut your brain off and watch a wild ride, watch Cocaine Bear. I implore you. Number 3. This should probably come as no surprise to anybody that this would make most people's top 5s, maybe, except for the fact that after all of the hype, everyone started hating it for some reason. It's a weird world out there on the IMDb universe or whatever, but my number 3 is Barbie. A Barbie movie gets announced, you expect nothing. The set photos start coming out, you're getting a little hopeful. You see it's Noah Baumbach and Greta Gerwig, you get a little more hopeful. Then you watch the movie, you have the time of your life, and you're blown away. This movie had heart, it had comedy, it was just so damn good. And the casting was incredible. And I might be a little biased because it's the first movie me and my girlfriend saw together, so I'm a little like, it's got a special place in my heart. But Barbie's amazing. There's no reason not to love Barbie, okay? Number 2, falling a little more in line with Brody's kinds of movies. If you watch the show, this should also surprise none of you that this makes this high up on my list, and that is Evil Dead Rise. Evil Dead Rise was so good. People are going to be like, but Brody, what about Saw 10? Yeah, Saw 10 was great. Didn't make my top 5. I loved Saw 10, but I wanted to be fair and try to spread out some genres here and stuff, so I couldn't put it on my list. And I liked Evil Dead Rise more. I don't know what else to tell you. If you're a fan of Evil Dead, especially the new direction the remake, sequel, requel thing went with the 2013 Fede Alvarez one, you will like this one. It kind of upped the stakes while at the same time giving you a classic Evil Dead film that the fans deserve. So damn good. And my number 1, now this one will surprise you, because we've not talked about it on this show because it's brand new. We've not done a review for it, so I'm excited to tell you all that Godzilla Minus One is my favorite movie of the year. Now, again, this list might change when I see those ones I listed at the beginning or any other number of movies that came out in 2023. I don't know. But as it stands, Godzilla Minus One was damn near perfect. Holy Christ, shit. Fuck, this movie's good. I'm excited to see when it's supposed to come out in black and white, which like usually is just a pretentious money grab, and maybe it is, but like also I'm here for it. I think it's gonna be so cool. This movie's amazing. If you like monster movies, if you like cinematography, if you like Japanese movies, just watch it. It had a low budget for this kind of movie, but it felt so goddamn big. I do have some gripes with it, but this is not a review video, so I'm not going to get into any spoiler territory. But I do have some gripes with the ending, but everything else along the way was damn near perfect. So that is my top 5. I have a lot of honorable mentions. Honestly, I wrote them all down on this here sticky note here, and I'm just gonna breeze through some honorable mentions here. Talk to Me was a great movie. A Good Person, Zach Braff, Florence Pugh, Morgan Freeman, fantastic. Asteroid City, criminally underrated. People seem to hate that movie. I don't know why people hated that movie so much. It was a solid Wes Anderson movie. It wasn't his best, but it was solid nonetheless. TMNT, Mutant Mayhem. Boo! That's how you remake a movie. That is how you reinvent a franchise right there. Great movie. Saw 10. I already talked about that. Scream 6. 2023 wasn't the best year for movies, but it was pretty damn good. And I'm excited to see what 2024 has in store. Rhymes, bars, brah. Happy New Year, everybody. Like, follow, comment, subscribe. Pish posh applesauce. Love me. I love you. Bye-bye.